Howdy, this is Travis from KnowHow. As most of you know, KnowHow is not just a library full of how-tos. It is a way for you to constantly be training and leveling up and equipping your staff for everything they need to know in order to do their jobs well. Today I'm going to show you how to assign work or training to a staff member and then follow up on its progress through KnowHow's assign process functionality. Let's get to it. Alright, let's say you have just bought brand new dehumidifiers and you're explaining to your staff the best way for them to set up a dehumidifier. So you're standing in front of the dehumidifier and you have opened the KnowHow app on your phone and you're walking them through step by step how to set up a dehumidifier on your phone as you're demonstrating how to set up that dehumidifier. Then at the end of the training session, you say to them, alright, I'm going to assign all of you a process on KnowHow, how to set up the dehumidifier, and by end of day Friday, I want you to review it, mark it as complete, so I know and I have a record that you've completed this training. This is exactly how you would do it. So from the screen, you would say set up a dehumidifier, and then you scroll down to the bottom and you see there's this little person icon with a plus button. That's the button you click to assign a process to somebody. So here I can select who in my organization I want to assign this process to. Let's say it's the entire mitigation team. So I'm going to find all of my mitigation team members. And then I told them by the end of day Friday. So I'm going to click due date and I'm going to choose Friday here. If I want a specific time, in this case, end of day, so let's say 5 p.m., just select it there like that. Now I can also set recurring assignments. Maybe every Monday morning we hold a daily huddle. You've got your expense requests due at the end of the month. Right now we'll just click set due date and then I can say notify me upon completion if I want to get a notification when every person completes that process, or send me a reminder one day before it's due so I can check in to see who has completed it and who hasn't. We'll leave this as is, and then we'll click assign process. All right, and very quickly we'll do the exact same thing on desktop so you can see how easy it is to assign a process to a teammate on desktop as well. You'll find the process you want, set up a dehumidifier, and then click the same button, this little user icon with a plus button beside it, and let's assign this to Travis. Give him a due date as well of Friday, and then click the assign process button. Just like that, super simple. So you've now assigned that process to your mitigation team. How do you know who on your team has completed it? Well, let's hop into the desktop app and I'll show you how simple it is. On the desktop application, all you're going to do is click this Insights button on the menu here, and then in the bottom right hand corner you're going to see this View Assignments. This is going to show you anyone that you've assigned a process to. In this case, at the very top, because I most recently assigned this process, you can see set up a dehumidifier and all the staff members that I set up this assignment for. As they mark this as complete, you're going to see a little complete icon over top of them, and I can also send a reminder to a staff member if they're falling behind, just like this. Now let's say I actually want to set this to reoccur every month. I can do so really easily. Just by clicking this, I can adjust the due date or set it to recurring. So in this case, maybe for Leighton, I'll move it to the 14th because I know he's away this week. And then for Chelsea, I want to set this to actually repeat once every 30 days because it should be a monthly reminder on what she needs to do. So now you can see she is going to get a recurring assignment once a month to complete this process. If I say, actually don't worry about it, I can click that delete button, and if I want to be notified, then I would just click the little bell icon here, and it's going to show me my notification settings. So just like that, I can easily check in on any assignments I've made and always be on top of which employees have completed their training and which haven't. From assigning processes to staying on top of the work that has been completed, KnowHow is not just a library for your how-tos. It's a way for you to train and equip your staff. For more tips and tricks on how you can become a process-driven company, make sure to head to TryKnowHow.com.